Okay. Here we go. Really? There we go. Hold the caps lock. So, I really do not care what the character looks like. Just want to get to the game. I don't know what's going on. Well, I really wish this opening was not nearly as slow. So, game's completely randomized. Randomized starters, randomized wild encounters, randomized trainers, randomized abilities, randomized items on the ground. Raids are randomized too, but probably not going to do a lot of raids. Not sure if anything can be heard of what I'm saying right now, or the top of ending music. Probably can't hear me, but that's fine. Is fast. Or skip cutscenes. Yes. Yes. Do a quick save real quick. Okay. So I know there are randomizers out there that'll like randomize NPC mons and stuff too. I do not have that randomizer. I do not know where that is, but mine works for what we are doing. all you could say was Squobit. How are you able to say Muncha? Was interesting. And just because in a test run before I did have this game crash while trying to go out this front door, so we're just gonna pop the save down there. But made it out. I got stuck in the door. Happened before. So here's our starter choices. Potentially slacking without truant. Oh, definitely grabbing the figure off, or whatever his name is. Isn't that a shiny, whatchamacallit in the middle there? We ain't picking it, but it's there. I can turn that down. It's hard to tell. Tentacle, hey, the wild encounters are working. Great. It's probably fine. Surskit, that's its name, that's right. But yeah, Vigoroth is definitely the get in here. That's crazy. It's just about as good as getting legendary. I mean, Gible would be cool too, but slacking without truant is just too hard to pass up. Yeah, we're definitely getting him. Yeah, definitely. Nickname? That works. makes it snow when I enter battle? Okay. Well, he'll evolve, so hopefully we'll get something a little better than that. It's just normal Terra, okay. Still cool, but it would have been cooler if he had a little bit better ability. And this mod does not give your rival Nimona the whatever other Mon from the starter selection. Like, she will not have Surskit here. She will have something else. It's randomized. Drowsy. I always figure out that the pink butt cheeks like that. That's so weird. No. Fucker. Since you can't disable more than one move at a time, you ain't doing shit. And now I gotta hit you specially, which is annoying. There's one thing of setup we need to do here. What? You're gonna crash, aren't you? Yeah, that's fine. We are not going to grind through this game. I'm putting in caves. Gonna be a pain in hooking the game back up, or am I gonna have to play this? Come on. There, okay, it's working now. should. Perfect. Actually, let's just go ahead and the first level cap's like level 15, so I'm gonna bump them up to 12 so that shouldn't have to worry about the first couple of fights before the first gym, and should give us strength enough to get our handful of encounters here early game. Come on. Let me move. Yeah. So, this is where stuff gets kind of annoying. This is an area called Poco. Can't even read it because of the RC is showing up on the map there. That is an encounter area. Poco Path is an encounter area. Ooh, it might tell me what it's called. Poco Path. Yeah, Cabo Poco. So you can get an encounter here, but I don't know if I can get one to spawn up on top. I may have to wait and come back until I can get down below. And I am counting the tutorial Lechonk as a static encounter, so we can get it and then another one here on Poco Path. And the way we're doing encounters is just the first thing I see. If I turn a corner and I see a Tropius, that's my encounter, and then the next thing I see is a Zacian. Just shit luck. Yeah. Which is legitimately exactly what happened to me when I did a test start earlier, so yeah. Ourselves a little chunk. Bang. Saw the Glacian on first. There's a freaking Nala right there. Oh, uh-oh. That could be a problem. Oh, what are you doing? Please just get in the ball. Just get in the ball. Just get in the ball. You know you want to. Just stay in the ball. Stay in the ball. Nope. Please don't hit me up to powered up ice stack. Okay, Swift. We can live with that. Yeah, that's fine. Just keep doing that. That'll be fine. Come on. Afraid to hit it. Oh my goodness, it is lagging like crazy. I already hit A to try and look at my moves, but it is... There we... Okay, there we go. I'm afraid to hit it with a scratch. Come on, just get in the ball. Come on! The snow stops, so if it decides to all of a sudden try hitting with the ice move, it shouldn't be as big a deal. Come on! I'm not gonna be able to catch this. That's really annoying. Maybe it's a good thing I didn't get through Mario's freaking starting thing, because this rate I'm having trouble catching freaking Glaceon. I probably wouldn't have been able to catch the Lunala anyway. Cut it. I don't think I have an item anyway, so whatever. Come on. Pass, really? Finally. This is a guy or a girl, but I'm still naming it Ice Cream. I need to pay attention to the fight. Where's my... Oh my god, get away, get away, get away. Are you kidding me? Okay, let's go heal. And because that took so many Pokeballs, we might actually just run around exploring this area in hopes of trying to find more balls, because yeah, that's the thing you can do if people didn't know it. You want to heal your Pokemon before you ever get to a Pokemon Center at the beginning of the game, you can just go back to your house and talk to your mom, she'll heal them. Which is the same thing in the original games, it's just this game, like, the opening's so scripted and so, like, hand-holdy. You might not know that. You might not, you most likely don't need to heal before you go back to Pokemon Center. But because we have stuff to move. Got Storm Drain. It's not terrible. That's a boy. Nice king, I guess. Stench. What does stench do again exactly? By releasing a stench when attacking, the Pokemon may cause the target to flinch. So pretty much they're so stinky that it might make the opponent go, ugh. Seriously? Special temper. I never really ran Icy Wind. Ran a Glaceon, so. So that's it. Okay. Jeez. So that's a bad nature for them. Neutral. Not. It's just guy, so he's physical. It's still an immunity, I'll take it. Not a bad nature. Okay. Let's get going. Just I do not trust this to not crash, so I'm just gonna save again, just to be safe. Just to be safe. There's a Keldeo there too. There's so many crazy mons here. Shadow Rider, really? Hey Rock, what's up? Kinda wish I had gotten you over one of the other guys. Don't crash. Oh my goodness. I love how with the randomizer, has to just drop out of. Where are you going? Oh, you have to hit A to pick that up. I forgot. Oops, it's been a while since I played this. Alright, he's picked up Outrage. It's a pretty strong TM. Not typically a move that I personally run, usually, because I don't really like moves that lock you in, but it's still pretty darn strong. Kind of hard to ignore. Gwynlyn cool too. Like, there's all sorts of mods over here that have been way cooler than Glaceon. Oh, Ice Rider is here too. Oh my god. There's so many just crazy mons. Oh, I would have even took a Gumi. Why not? Oh, well, just, you know, casual Koopa and Pound sleeping in the tree. See, like I was talking about earlier, that the NPC mons, like in cutscenes and stuff, and like I think the static mons like stand around in cities that you can't capture, that you can't really interact with. I think those are all not randomized. Like I know those houndowers aren't, and the ones that you encounter inside the cave, they're like part of the cinematics. They won't be randomized either, but your encounters in the cave will be, which is where we get our next potential. Let's go find out what we got. Those houndowers are still there. No way. The first thing I saw was this stupid Combi. At least it'll be easy to catch. And it can't even evolve because it's male. You jumped out? Are you kidding me? I can tell by the sound. What? Get in the fucking ball, you stupid bee. Even putting up bears with that. It is death fodder. 100%. There's no way to redeem that. I can't think of an ability that would make it usable in any way. That's quite possibly the worst mon we could have gotten. That's awesome. Great start. Revive, well, that won't help us. We're going to take that off. Because the hat is just kind of ugly. Yeah, in the testing setup I did before streaming, I got Houndour as my starter, and he had Illusion. Not terrible. Would have rather had that. Then, well, Vigoroth could still potentially be really cool. We gotta find out his ability becomes to slapping. Because as long as it's not true, it's gonna be ridiculously strong. much better would that cutscene be if they had, you know, this little thing called voice acting? It's not like this franchise is brand new and has no money to be able to pay some voice actors. They don't even need to be well-known voice actors. Like, just you could just go grab Joe Schmo off the street and be like, hey, can you read this line? Anyone that has like the most basic level of interest that would just give it any sort of feeling to the reading. So that's one bit. Do you think this Bella was the one making that mysterious cry we heard before? Like, just any sort of emotion to the reading would be plenty. It doesn't need to be like you're hiring like the best voice actors ever. Like, just a voice that is trying, and that would be plenty. What did we get with Deathfather? Ball and bomb moves. What? Jeez. Why do you have a psychic tail? What? Well, I mean, I guess we can do that instead of sweet scent. Just 'cause that'll help you get whatever. That is such a trash moment. Like, oh my god. Similar to, like, I don't understand how in games, like, Pokemon are only supposed to be able to say their own name. Besides, like, a handful of mons. And yet, for some reason, they always have the, like, sounds and things that mons say in these games just not correlate with that at all. So, this is when getting encounters becomes kind of tricky, because the, like, quote-unquote barrier of, like, when the next thing is hard to tell in a lot of instances. Like, yeah, sometimes you'll, like, walk into an area and, like, a message will pop up and be like, South Province Area 1 or whatever, but other times it's hard to tell where it like switches from one zone to another zone, and so doing the whole you catch the first mon you see becomes more difficult because you don't know when the switch happens. So like when I get back to the bottom of the tower here, it's still the same zone, so it won't be until I get down like by the bridge down here or something that is the new zone. And considering I only have 5 Pokeballs, can I go back this way and try to find more? They probably haven't respawned though. Aracuda. Yeah, nothing's respawned. Okay. Whoa, call me out over here. There's an item back here. It probably won't be a Pokeball anymore, but oh, completely useless item to us. Awesome. Hey, Zygarde? Not Zygarde, what's his name? I always forget his name. So, like, he might be my... So rude. It was a Z. But... this is not gonna end well. I'm not gonna be able to get this. And there's no guarantee this is even the right area, which I might test after I failed this encounter. Or not. How did I catch a Zarude with a Pokeball? I mean, Zarude's not, like, crazy amazing. It's still legendary, though. Or is he mythical, technically? Whatever. So, summary. Corrosion. Poison target even with steel type. South Province Area 1. No, that is a legitimate encounter. Sweet. Okay. I don't know if he learns any poison moves though, so I don't know if that really would be helpful. We're just not gonna get anywhere near Regigigas. Just not worth fucking with him. Yeah. getting... I have 17 hard presses? What in the world? Whoa, hello, Turnus. Uh-oh, really? That is our... Isn't that our final encounter here? Yeah. Unless I can find something back at Acapulco, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to until I'm able to get down below. Because, like, even if I get there and I can see something way down below, if I can't reach it, then it doesn't count as an encounter. By 20 is... Okay, actually, I'll be here. I'm done. I want to look at my TMs and see if there's anything I can teach. Don't think I need 19 outrages. We could probably sell like 10 of those. And I definitely don't need 34 hard presses. Let's sell like 25 of them. I don't think money's gonna be an issue on this playthrough. I'm willing to explore a little bit, mostly just because I want to find items, because evidently I can find TMs from sparkly spots. And more than that, some of them are good TMs. Like, I mean, Outrage is a pretty decent TM. Oh, did not see you, bud. Please, yeah. No need for that, man. Since I can evidently find TMs at like sparkly spots, I don't know what these are. Oh, it still was a TM. Okay. I probably should just move on because although I am interested in trying to find TMs like this, I can do this a lot faster once I have the ability to ride on. So probably should just move on. Hey, Shadow Rider, no, chill. We don't need to do that. We can be friends. Oh, no, chill, chill. Great, we're swift. Just what I needed. Zuru, chill. We're on the same page here. Same team. Your brother or distant cousin or whatever is already in my party. We're chill. Oh my god, Attorney, just leave me alone. Do not want to fight you. Everything there. But even though I found these Pokeballs earlier when I was like freaking out about being low, now I'm like, good, whatever. Especially now that I have a buttload of money. Pretty sure there's some items over here. I need to be done. I need to move on. This is boring for me, let alone if somebody actually ended up trying to watch this. So let's move on. Full health, right? Yeah. Nope. we're gonna go to him, and hopefully his Vine Whip just demolishes you. Ow. Took a bit more than I thought it was going to. Ow. Cozy? Let's go skip there off. Or, sorry. You changing into Electric Terra doesn't really help you. But I'm fairly certain that Drowsy just doesn't know any electric moves. Just saying. Are starting to talk to each other, so I'm like getting a little tingle up when I get up here in a second. My mic, there it goes. Jeez. Streamlabs is a pain in the ass, I swear. Like, your settings get screwed up, like, all the time. Right, to the point that it's like, the last time I streamed, I ended up finding out after I got done that I had a big audio lag. Not for me, but for the game, like my desktop audio. And I went into the settings and figured out that for some reason it had a manually entered offset of over half a second. And I'm like, why? Like, why in the world? And I just completely took the offset away and it synced everything right back up. And I'm like, why? What? Who? We'll just attack. We're gonna play that, huh? Fine. Too bad I don't know what the song is yet. Does the Mona heal you between battles here? I don't remember. She might. Hoping she does. Otherwise I'm going to miss that next battle with a significantly weakened god. Terror orb, yep, got it. Just as long as he doesn't put out a ghost type, he should be just fine. Twirl? Sorry, man. Your Squirtle's dead. So I am good. Sorry, man. You're just you're dead. What's going on there? Weird. Not the ZA is much better than this in terms of getting through the tutorial. Maybe a little better than this. That's good. Yep, got all done. Yep. The entire game had as much detail as the professor's character model. If every character and the environments had that level of detail, this game would be beautiful. But, like, she's a higher quality render and design than, like, Clavel or ourselves. And if you put that level of detail into the environments, I mean, even look at this room. Look at those books on the bookshelf in the back. How just a blurry mess they are. It's like, hey, look at that. I'm not saying I need to be able to read what it says on the spine of the book, but like, I should be able to tell that they are letters and not just done with the tutorial finally. Almost. Which is actually kind of surprising that I'm almost through the tutorial. And I wasted a bit of time. I could have gone through this a lot faster. So I spent a bit of time running around. But Coco, whatever it's called. Excuse me. Schoolyard, and by that I mean actually the outrun of the school, because we're gonna skip the cutscene and finally be able to move on. Woof. Goals. They're out in front of us now. What might be happening? Hold on. I didn't get to this point in my test playthrough. Lava coin. Wait. Alright, I think I need to do some troubleshooting, so I'm gonna end it for there.